today's video is very simple, very easy. Now, a lot of you like to grind with lower teams, and even when you start to build your team up, you can't quite push over to the next level. But that is what I'm here for. That is why I'm here today. I'm going to give you a Leeds-inspired Daniel Farke kind of tactic. It's based off how he does it with a few little adaptations, but it's tried to be molded around that Leeds formation because it's very interesting, lovely build up in the middle. There's loads of things to it, so let's get straight to the video. I'm going to keep it easy, I'm going to keep it nice and simple, and it's going to be very brief. So let's get to the video. So now we'll start here. Won the league and won it very comfortably by near 30 points. Absolutely flying away, only losing 4 games, 3 of them away, 1 at home. Draws all the way from home, meaning obviously the other 22 games at home we won. 22 and 1 at home, 130 goals, near double everyone else as well. It's not anything that's necessarily the most complicated, or it's just, oh my god, you're going to go to the Prem, but it's definitely something to build off even when you get to the Prem. You can use this tactic there, but a lot of you wanted a tactic to be able to use in the lower league, so here you go. This one's a very interesting one, and again, with this level of team, it's nothing mind-blowing. You do get around near 20 shots a game, 2.83 goals per game. In terms of conceded, it is still under a goal. It's nothing incredible, but it gets your team playing in such a nice rhythm. Even when you look at the results here as well, you get nice good patches, you get good runs. Managed better, you will do a lot more with this as well. This is just me just simming through it so you can see, but you can see some good results nicely played out through there as well. The occasional losses coming towards the end of the season. We did get to the quarterfinals, get knocked out by Newcastle, and also in the FA Cup got to the 4th round. So it wasn't necessarily perfect, but I promise you, with there was no signings made, nice and easy. As you're going to see here, this is the tactic. Let me explain. So, this is it. The Championship beauty. A couple adaptations, as I said, to what Leeds actually run. Leeds will tend to run more of a pressing forward. If you don't have that, try get someone as close to a complete forward as possible. And then that's your style here as well. In terms of managing out the games, a couple differences here and here. Make sure you go a bit more attacking there as well when you're trying to push for a goal, and in terms of defensively, you can just turn these to defending when you're trying to see out a game. But let me show you the basis of it. So keeper, sweeper keeper over here, very easy. You're going to keep him on support both sides. Both of them need to be ball playing defenders. You can actually just go with normal central defender, you don't need to force it there as well. In the middle, this is the key to this as well. So you've got an anchor one side, and I'm going to butcher this, a segundo volante. Don't know if that was the right accent. I don't know. But either way, we're running with it. Just tell me in the comments down below, am I wrong when I say that? That's shocking. Segundo volante? Segundo. I don't know. It's probably segundo volante. Yeah, say it in English accent. That's probably a little bit easier for me. Inverted winger one side and inside forward the other. You can tend to change this around and go like attacking this way and kind of chop it round. You can kind of mix these lot up a little bit. It just depends on the kind of players you've got. For me, it made more sense to support here and just all over, because I wanted to kind of keep a balance to it as well. Just attacking mid there as well and there. But in terms of instructions, I think not many of them have them on. Cross more often, stay wider. That was obviously both sides there as well. Obviously I've changed them to attack now, that's why it looks slightly different. These ones just as they are, just as he is here. Take fewer risks, that's all I ask as well. With this as well, he is going to bomb on. He's going to kind of start here, get the ball, and his idea is to arrive late and join there as well, and he's just going to sit and protect in this little pivot role here as well. Very easy. In here, in the middle, take more risks, dribble more, roam from position. I just want him just popping around, getting the ball, playing, but I want him to kind of stay kind of higher up a little bit and play there, because he's going to join you and shuttle through that midfield. Out wide, roam from position, stay wide. I want him to pin out wide, but then I want him to drift, and he naturally cuts inside with the ball, and the other side just roam from position, pick up areas, and as I said, he's going to be the same. He's going to drive in with the ball, and up front, just shoot more often when it's there as well. When he is a pressing forward, let me show you, do run him on attack. It is key there as well. You still want to shoot more often. I would generally say dribble less and take fewer risks. Just kind of get that kind of solidified into him, and you'll be absolutely perfect. In terms of all our actual play over here, shorter passing, standard, you again play between the two. Always play between the two depending on what is going on. Pass into space, play out of the back. Fairly wide width. Again, I've mixed between the two. When I'm playing more attacking at wide, so I change them to attack or whatever, I will go naturally wider as well. Whipped crosses, that's purely just because your style of striker, but you can change them to low crosses as well. I don't have anything on here. I decided not to go with anything here because I just thought let's let it run. Let's see what it is. But everything else as it is at the back, very simple. Counter press, counter, roll it out to the back there and let them build up play. Let's grow. That's the way Farke would do it. Here, a much higher line. This is one I've really toyed with. He tends to, if I'm honest with you, play more of a higher line. Now, I feel like my team didn't necessarily commit or not commit, and I felt like people played a lot of balls into these areas here in between my thing, in between where my winger was and there when I played there. So I had to go a little bit higher. But you can run this one here if you've got maybe a slightly better team. But with this team here, it is here as well. I found a lot of, especially against when I played in the cup games, they kind of exploited me in these areas. But prevent goalkeeper distribution and much more often. It seems very simple. I've got it on balance. You can mix between that and positive depending on the team you've got. But for the Leeds team, I absolutely thought it was important just to go with what it is. But you can mix it up. You can change that. So let me know. How did you find the tactic? Run it. Do all that. Fire them comments down below. Remember, the Discord is open. Join the Discord. Link is in the bio. The link to the tactic will be there as well. I'm going to put it on Sort It Out SI because I seem to think that's where everyone kind of can get it from and get that tactic. Putting it on Steam just wasn't enough for a lot of people on Epic. So if you are struggling for it, comment here. If you see some of my other videos and you want to see a tactic there as well, make sure you just ask me. I will get that loaded up there as well. Some of them I haven't got on yet and I am working on that. So remember, comment down below. Let me know what stuff do you want to see next? What tactics, what challenges should I go? I think someone mentioned the David Moyes one back from Everton days. That one will be up soon, as well as other ones as well. So make sure you click on the channel, subscribe, like, do all the usual. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.